This apple butter cake is a super moist spice cake that's warm and comforting. It smells so good when it's baking, and it just fills the house with a nice apple cinnamon scent. So to make this, you're going to add 3/4 cup of melted butter, 1 cup of packed brown sugar, 2/3 cup of granulated sugar, 3 eggs, a 1/2 cup of milk, a teaspoon of vanilla, and then you're going to add in 1 cup of apple butter. And you can find apple butter in just regular grocery stores. It's usually over by the jams and jellies. So you're just going to add all those liquid ingredients and mix it up well. And then you're going to add in 2.5 cups of all-purpose flour, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, a 1/2 teaspoon of salt, and then 2 teaspoons of cinnamon. You're also going to want to add in a 1/4 teaspoon of nutmeg, and then just take a whisk and whisk it up really well. Next, you want to add the dry ingredients to the wet ingredients, and then just mix it on medium until it's just combined. Also, I will put a link to the recipe in the description. So once you get it well combined, make sure to scrape down the sides of the bowl. You always want to do that. And then mix it again, but make sure that you're not mixing it too long or the cake can come out really dense. So once it's all mixed up, add it to a 13 by 9 inch pan. Make sure that you've sprayed the pan with baking spray, and then just spread the batter out evenly in the pan. And then you're going to want to bake it at 325 degrees Fahrenheit for 40 to 45 minutes, and then let it cool completely on a rack. So next you want to make the frosting, and for the frosting it's a 1/2 cup of butter plus 8 ounces of cream cheese, and mix that up well and make sure that it's room temperature also. And then I add in a pinch of salt and then 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. Add in a 1/4 teaspoon of cinnamon and 4 cups of confectioner's sugar. And you can sift the confectioner's sugar if you want to, but you don't have to. So you just want to mix this up real well until everything is real creamy. And then you'll also probably need to add in 1 to 2 tablespoons of milk. And then just make sure that you mix it up until it's real smooth. So always scrape down the sides of the bowl and the bottom of the bowl to get any kind of lumps or clumps that are in there, and then mix again. And then you want to add this to the cake and make sure that the cake is cooled down before you add the frosting to it. This cake is so easy to do. I think it's really my favorite spice cake now, and I really hope that you're going to love it just as much as I do. And as always, happy baking, and I will see you next time.